Hi friends, welcome back. Today we are going to read from one of my favorite books named Geronimo Stilton. This book is actually a chapter book, so I won't be able to finish it in a short video. So what I will do is I will read a few chapters today and we will continue the rest tomorrow and the following days. Okay? So the title of the story is Spacemouse Rescue Rebellion. Chapter 1. Darker than a black hole. It all started on a Friday. But it wasn't a regular Friday, it was a very special Friday. Every mouse in the galaxy had been squeaking about this Friday for days, no weeks, no months. That's because it was the release date for the 5D mega mouserific movie, The Lord of the Asteroids. And you know what it means to see a 5D mega mouserific movie, right? It means strapping yourself into the movie theater's floating seat to watch fabulous holograms and intergalactic visual effects while listening to the universe's most superstellar surround sound system. Oh, excuse me, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Stiltnix, Geronimo Stiltnix, and I'm the captain of the legendary Mouse Star 1, the most mouse-tropic spaceship in the universe. Now, what was I squeaking about? All right, I had promised my nephew Benjamin and his friend Bugsy Wugsy I would take them to see Lord of the Asteroids that Friday. Uncle, we're ready, said Benjamin, and Bugsy Wugsy's shrill voices shouted happily as they bursted into the control room. Super, I answered with a big smile. Let's go. Even though I appeared excited, deep down I was a little worried. I don't know about you, but those floating holograms make me nauseous. We got to the theater a little early, but it was already packed with the mice munching on mouth-watering triple cheese flavored popcorn. As soon as the light dimmed, the seats began to float and the Lord of the Asteroids began. The movie was full of speeding space shuttles, evil aliens, and mouse-crushing meteoroids. Squeak! How terrifying! After a few minutes, the images suddenly started flickering and became blurry. Then the screen began to vibrate. Uncle, is this a new special effect? Benjamin asked. Before I could answer, the movie suddenly cut out completely and we were plunged into the darkness. It was darker than the blackest black hole. Chapter 2. A near miss. Everyone became very quiet. I held Benjamin's and Bugsy Wugsy's paws tightly in an attempt to reassure them, even though my whiskers trembled with fear. Then a small dot of light appeared in front of me. A second later, Hologramix, Mouse Star 1's onboard computer, was beaming at me. I was so surprised I almost jumped out of my seat. Red alert, red alert, red alert, Hologramix shouted. Captain Stiltnix, report to the control room immediately. Red alert? Since I had become captain, there had only been yellow alerts. A red alert means there is a super galactic crisis. What could have happened? The theater's lights finally came back on. Benjamin, Bugsy Wugsy, and I rushed towards the exit and hurried to the control room. Grandfather William Stiltnix greeted me with his booming, incredibly intimidating voice. Grandson, he barked, it took you long enough. How can you be the captain of the spaceship if you're never around during an emergency? I was at the movies, I stammered. My grandfather became even more infuriated. The movies? He squeaked. Do you realize our ship was almost hit by a comet? Thanks to your sister's quick thinking, we still have fur on our backs. A comet? I squeaked. How is that even possible? Let me explain, Captain, said our onboard scientist, Professor Greenfur. Our spaceship crossed the wake of the comet Alpha 2093, which appeared suddenly in our galaxy's quadrant. I had to veer in at the last moment, my sister Thea explained, but I still don't understand why the comet didn't show up on our alert system. The comet produced a swarm of small particles that interfered with our instruments, Professor Greenford explained. Basically, the comet caused a temporary malfunction in our equipment. Swarm? Small particles? Interference? Luckily, Benjamin explained everything to me. He had taken a course in astronomy. Benjamin is now going to explain to us what a comet is. Let's see what it is. Comets. Comets are made up of ice, rocks, and dust. When a comet comes near the sun, it heats up and becomes a glowing ball. The ice and dust change into a gas that forms a really long tail-like trail behind the glowing ball. Comets gradually disintegrate over time. The word comet comes from an ancient Greek word that means a head with long hair. So will the comet be disintegrating soon? I asked, proud of my newfound knowledge. I'm afraid not, answered Professor Greenford. According to my calculations, Alpha 2093 will disintegrate in exactly 374 cosmic years. Trap clapped a paw on Thea's back. Nice work, he said. Now, anyone want to celebrate our near miss with the little snack? I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm cosmically hungry. I sighed. The only thing my cousin Trap ever seems to think about is eating. No, we can't leave our post just yet, Professor Greenfur replied grimly. We have averted the danger, but another spaceship or planet could be in real trouble. So we are going to stop here and we are going to continue the rest tomorrow and the following days. But remember, if you want to know what happens next, you have to still keep reading with me. Thanks for reading with me. See you next time.